I got sucked into the vortex of Brattleboro because adults were doing fun things here.
Originally from Somerville, Rolf Parker Houghton is a writer who believes that fun and games aren't just for kids. He and his artist wife Cynthia formed the University of Brattleboro, a creative collaborative specializing in puzzle making and goofy gags.
That's really the purpose of the University of Brattleboro, is just entertain people. There's always like a historical angle on these things.
Antics include unearthing an imagined UFO crash site and creating stories about both fictional and real characters. T.P. James was an actual Brattleboro publisher who claimed in 1873 that the ghost of Charles Dickens helped him complete Dickens' final novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. The Parker Houghtons pretend that James also left clues to find treasure.
The idea is that there were these notebooks that are found with treasures all over Brattleboro.
Those treasures are buried diamonds. To find them, locals decipher puzzles like this cryptogram made by Cynthia.
This part here is encrypted, so that, without decoding that, you'll have no idea where the treasure is. So there's a map, and that's also a hint about where it's located.
So here is your diamond to hide somewhere on the trail.
Anywhere.
Anywhere, and we will write a cryptogram telling people where it is hidden.
The 10-mile-long retreat trail is a perfect hiding place, sort of.
It's so nice to be out here in the woods, taking in the fresh air, but there's other people that aren't as comfortable. That's my producer, right there.
Mosquitoes aside, we forge ahead.
You can find locations anywhere. There's thousands of good spots to hide a diamond.
It's beautiful out here. What do you think? Is this my spot? Mission accomplished.
Shayna's treasure.
Whoever decodes this cryptogram will find my buried treasure. Good luck. We should mention that many of these puzzles are not made by an ordinary artist. Cynthia Parker Houghton is lead designer for Natalie Blake Studios in Brattleboro.
So this is a process called sgraffito. I carve through the surface of the clay to the white clay underneath.
Parker Houghton works on client projects including this large kitchen backsplash. These undulating designs are the hallmark of the clay work here, says the studio's founder.
I felt like I kind of unwrapped my vessels onto the wall and started making textural pieces, and then they kind of evolved into scenes and imagery.
Natalie Blake has had a long career in ceramics. She also co-owns Fire Arts, a gallery representing 25 artists, including glassblower Randy Solin and her team.
I don't know what it is about Brattleboro. It just has drawn a unique, eclectic group of people. Because we produce the creative economy, people that appreciate the creative economy come here, and we're now known as a hub for that.
That creative economy includes a much-beloved landmark, the Latches Theater and Hotel.
The Art Deco style is not a style that's very prevalent in Vermont. There are only 3 public buildings in Vermont that have an Art Deco look to it. The Greek decor on the inside, which honors the family's heritage, is unique. And together we call our look Greco-Deco. All the murals communicate something about the importance of performing in a theater and supporting and sustaining a theater.
John Potter is executive director.
Demetrius Latches moved here from Greece in 1901 to start a new life here, and started by pushing a fruit cart through the town.
Business flourished so much that eventually the Latches family entered the theater business.
They built this building with cash during the Depression for about $600,000. It opened on September 22nd, 1938. The opening day was delayed for 1 day by the hurricane of '38.
Today, these 750 seats fill up for movies, performances, and community events.
Whenever Bernie Sanders comes to town, he often comes here to speak to people and fill the theater.
Theater goers who are too tired to drive home can just head upstairs to the attached 30-room boutique hotel.
The intent always was to have a hotel and a theater, as well as retail spaces and restaurants, so that people wouldn't even have to leave the building to have all of their needs met while they're having a nice weekend stay in Brattleboro.
And John Potter there at the Latches Theater says community support, really important to them.
Yeah, once a year for the past decade or so, they have asked residents to come to the theater, fill up a grocery bag, and then they distribute those bags to people in need in the community. It's really great. If any of you are in Brattleboro and you're interested in finding my treasure, well, the cryptogram can be found on the University of Brattleboro's website. Yes, it is a real thing. They do have a website. For more information, check out our website.
All right, up next, illness couldn't slow him down.